Nigerians. Another prophecy has dropped to, when I know say Nigerians with prophecy now 5 or 6 bar. And this one has shaken the entire country from Lagos to Enugu. Earlier today, a well-known prophetic voice released a warning specifically mentioning Yul Edochie, JudyAustin, and a strange spiritual cloud hanging over their lives. Yes, you heard me well. But what shocked everyone the most was the statement about Queen May, because in that prophecy that was out there, they said the name MayEdochie was also mentioned. The prophet said she is standing under a rare divine covering, untouched by the chaos swallowing others. Sure? The whole internet not go scatter like this, because we've always seen what is going on the other side, where Queen May is winning awards, getting endorsements. The other side, has been tale of agony, everywhere. Okay, so with this revelation coming right now, I'm telling you, if this is really true, then the social media space is in for one hell of a drama coming up. So according to the prophecy, what Yul and Judy are experiencing right now is not ordinary at all. They said this particular prophet has spoken about them around this same time or this same period last year, and people never took him serious back then until all his predictions on these two people came to pass. Or more, I didn't even know that there's a prediction or whatever, or a prophecy about Yul Edochie and JudyAustin back as far back as last year, as it's been alleged in this story that is unfolding. I never knew this. Okay, I never knew this. So the prophet said there are forces manipulating, events around these two people. Forces that feed on confusion, public disgrace, and emotional instability. This appears to be what is going on the other side, I tell you. So he described it as a shadow that keeps moving restless and unpredictable. And every time their names hit the news for the wrong reasons, the shadow grows stronger. This is getting serious. This is really getting serious. And just not too long ago, we heard the rumor, and yours sincerely did that story of this rent demand notice that was slammed on JudyAustin. So if this one we are hearing again now is actually true, then this woman don't hear him. She don't hear him, I tell you. So Nigerians are said to have started shouting, God, I beg you. It reached to stock so now, because the description was too accurate, almost as if the prophet was reading the timeline of their entire saga from day one. The prophecy went deeper. The prophet explained that there is a spiritual crack in Yul's life. A door he opened the day he broke his marriage covenant with Queen May. According to him, once that door opened, certain things that were once impossible began to gain access. He mentioned that Yul Edochie has been experiencing inner confusion, emotional imbalance, and spiritual disconnection, and that these things will continue until he confronts the truth he has been avoiding since his last revelation last year. Social media go not go catch fire like this, because this one go make people scream. I tell you, this man they talk truth. This prophet sabi gist, because everything this prophet, according to the reports out there, everything the prophet was alluded to have said about both of them last year have since come to pass. So one is not surprised that this man has come forth once again. And what he's saying right now is not looking good for both of them, I tell you. For JudyAustin, the message was even more disturbing. The prophet said she is fighting shadows she cannot see, and that her spirit is becoming restless because of the negative pull around her. He said something entered her life along the path she shows, something that looks like blessing on the outside, but is carrying heaviness underneath. Well, I don't be like bicycle, because this description matches Judy Austin's pattern perfectly. Every time she tries to trend positively, something drags her back into another controversy. And it has been like that for a while now, honestly. Especially if all the reports we are seeing out there are anything to be believed. It is from one drama to another, from one pain to another. So the prophet warned that if both Yul Edochie and Judy Austin continue on their current paths, the next few weeks will bring an unexpected event that will shake them emotionally and spiritually. My brother, wetin wan happen again past the one we say both of them they already they face? Wetin wan happen again? Because in my opinion, I think both of them are already paying for, whatever sins they must have committed. So if any other thing is coming that will be worse than where they are now, then my brother, my sister, I really feel sorry for them at this stage. So in his words, he continued, if they do not seek the right help, something will soon happen that even their strongest supporters will not be able to explain. Omo, God, I beg you. So they say people have started connecting this prophecy to something that happened, in their home recently. That was said to have happened the previous. I think this thing happened like a few days ago. Where they said there was this midnight drama here and there. I don't have the details of that. Maybe we'll leave that for another day. But people have started connecting the dots, and it's not looking good for Judy Austin, particularly at this time. But there is a part that is making Nigerians freeze. The part that turned this prophecy into the talk of the entire nation was what the prophet said about MayEdochie. He described her as a woman standing on the divine ground, shielded by a covenant she did not break. According to him, MayEdochie's silence is not emptiness, but protection. Her calmness is not weakness, but spiritual elevation. He said grace has covered her like a garment, and that anyone who tries to fight her will end up fighting the wrong battle. And come to think about it, a lot of people have been on this woman's case for no reason. But check all the people who battled this woman. Where are they today? Where is that one, Yinka, today? Yes, yes, she. So they said, as Nigerians heard this, and as this story is coming out, this prophecy is coming out, they said Nigerians, a lot of people started commenting here and there, and some of the comments are things like, now why everything they bounce back? Grace past disgrace. This prophet no misroad. Those are some of the comments. So the prophecy continued by saying that MayEdochie's life will experience a surprising lifting. Something big, something honorable, something public that will silence her enemies without her saying a word. In fact, do you know, for a very long time now, you see, the life of Queen May has always been of upward trajectory, and it has been from one glory to another, from one glory to another. So I'm not surprised that the prophet is saying that something bigger is on its way. Yes, I think she deserves everything that comes her way at the moment, because this is one woman that has suffered so much in the hands of so many people. Okay, so already Nigerians have immediately begun to celebrate, May Nation, all her fans who have heard this prophecy have started jubilating, and they can't just wait for that goodie to just happen, calling her a symbol of divine favor and emotional strength. In fact, let me put it this way. Many say they now understand why every attempt to bring her down, I'm talking about Queen May now, people with this prophecy, a lot of people are saying that no wonder that any attempt to bring her down, has always turned into a blessing. Every person who has tried to attack this woman, they always end up, making her more popular and more blessed. Okay? So more Nigerians love this woman genuinely, I tell you. And this prophecy only increased the admirations that a lot of people have for her. But the warning was not just about destiny. It came with implications as well. The prophet said the spiritual battle around these three people is now reaching its peak. He warned that Nigerians should expect more strange events, more twists, and more unexpected revelations. According to him, things hidden in the dark may start coming out. And when they do, people will realize that the Yul Judy saga has layers, than what the public have been saying. He said something is already moving, something that will soon be exposed, like a spotlight hitting a dark room. Now, wow. No peace for the wicked, I tell you. Can JudyAustin survive the impending storm? Because it's looking like one big storm is on its way. Oh, of course, she has a daughter that they named Storm. So I'm not referring to the daughter here. I'm just talking about the storm that you and I know. Okay. So is she ready to withstand the storm that is coming? Well, I have nothing to say about that. Let me just continue. So reactions since this news broke out across Nigeria have been very, very explosive. Some say this prophecy explains why trouble keeps following Judy everywhere. Because Judy and Wahala, pain and everything has become 5 and 6. Others say use constant mood swing and cryptic behavior as spiritual signs. Don't forget that even as they do this video now, I saw somewhere where Yul Edochie posted 16th of November. That's if I'm getting it right. I think something like 16th of November, which is just like on Sunday. And he left it like that. So these are the kind of cryptic notes that we're talking about. Whatever that means, I don't know. Okay, but this is what we have been saying for quite some time now. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that some people use a constant mood swing and cryptic behavior as spiritual signs. I'm not the one saying this. Okay, so many say MayEdochie's life is the perfect example of how God's fight for the innocent without noise or drama, because that's what has been happening. A few even added Nigerian street wisdom. No, they drag person when God don't package inside grace. Omo, this one loud. Yes, because if you look at Queen MayEdochie, she is just like someone that God himself has packaged inside grace. Okay? But beyond this unfolding drama, the story carries a strong lesson, my people. When people break, when people break their own walls of protection, life becomes unpredictable. When people carry bitterness, envy, or manipulation in their hearts, they open doors they may not be able to close. Yet when someone stands firm in truth, dignity, and silence, as Queen May has done, and as Queen May has always done, grace becomes their defender. So as night falls in Nigeria, people are still talking about this prophecy. Some believe it will manifest soon. Others are praying for peace. Many are waiting, watching, and wondering what will happen next. Because if this prophecy is ending to go by, the next chapter in this saga may reveal secret nobody was prepared for. I tell you. Excuse me. So what is your take on all of this? Please feel free to go to the comment section and leave your thoughts right there, because the days ahead is going to be really messy. Okay? So I'll meet you right there and to take this conversation much further. Thank you. I'll be right back. Bye.